The movie Deadpool and Wolverine opens up with Deadpool being approached by some federal agents who are ready to do anything in their powers just to bring Wade Wilson to their custody, as he had committed a lot of unforgivable things and crime. So a battle ensues as they began fighting. After an extended battle between the agent and Deadpool, the scene then takes us to a flashback to what led to the fight. Wade Wilson did something that messed with the rules of the multiverse. He used Cable's time machine to reverse time to where his girlfriend Vanessa is still alive and all his friends are alive. After getting back the life he wished all thanks to the time machine, he decided to go to the Marvel building to become an Avenger just like his idol Captain America. But he gets rejected because being an Avenger is something for the people, but Wade wants to do it for himself. Anyway, after his unaccomplished goals, he went back home, but on getting to his apartment, some random constructors took his pictures. Meanwhile, as soon as he got home, his mood changes when he gets a birthday surprise from his friends and girlfriend, while Wade also gave a lovely speech appreciating all his friends. After the birthday celebration, someone knocks on his door, so he goes to check it out. He sees dozens of agents armed with weapons. He knows whatever they are here for, it's something bad, so he prepares himself to take them out, but one grabs him and takes him inside a portal. He then wakes up to find himself in a strange facility with a man sitting in front of him. The man then introduced himself as Paradox and explains that he is in the Time Variance Authority building. Wade misused the timeline, and because of that, his universe will destroy in no time, but he tells him there is a solution for that, and that the universe need Deadpool to save it, but before he can truly convince him, Paradox then showed Deadpool his idol, which is Captain America. However, Paradox suggests he find Wolverine so he can be used as an anchor being to Stable's Wade universe, while Wade believes he is now the new Marvel Jesus. But Paradox and Wolverine then got into an intense discussion after finding out his plans to erase his world. This alone annoyed Wade, making still the portal key and travels. The scene then cut back to the beginning where we met him fighting. Although without wasting much time, Wade began to travel to different realities to find a Wolverine for the mission, but each one he approaches was simply just an attempt to kill him. After a long search, he finally found a Wolverine, but this one is the weakest Wolverine in all the realities. Wolverine is sad because due to his mistake he has lost all his loved ones. With no other choice, Wade offers him a chance to bring back his family again, only if he goes on this mission with him. When Wade takes Wolverine to the Time Variance Authority building, Paradox betrays him by banishing him and Wolverine to a wasteland, as he intends to end Wade's world with a Time Ripper and show the TVA they can be more efficient. Deadpool and Wolverine get into an argument, and something we have all been waiting for occurs as they both engage in an epic fight with each other. After an extended battle between them, a man wearing a black cape stops the fight and says if they are meant to fight together and not against each other. He tells a couple of people are on their way to capture them and does a superhero landing, revealing himself as Captain America, making Deadpool blush. When they get surrounded by the men, the guy turns out not to be Captain America but Human Touch from the Fantastic Four. He uses his flames on one of the men, but his powers gets absolved, and he ends up landing with his balls. Wolverine eliminated one of them and uses it as example to make the other scared of him, but the men used their gigantic magnet to then capture them. They are taken to the leader of the wasteland, who turns out to be Charles Xavier's sister called Cassandra, a very dangerous mutant who has the power of telepathy, telekinesis, dematerialization, and magic. She also has power mutants like the Juggernaut under her command. She tortures Deadpool in a very terrific manner, while giving him a nightmare from his last memories. Just then, Wolverine appeared from the underground, while also using his claws on her, but this doesn't have any effect on her. Meanwhile, a smoke creature show up, leading to her and her men to retreat. However, this gives Wolverine and Deadpool a chance to escape. They used a jetpack, and it flew them really far away from Cassandra. At a restaurant, Deadpool narrates his story to Wolverine, how he lost the love of his life. While they walked in the wasteland, they both met another Deadpool who is okay, without a mask, with hairs, and a pet dog. So the handsome Deadpool then gave the two a vehicle to use for their journey. While they drive, Wolverine discovered that Deadpool actually lied to him. This mission is not to bring back his loved ones, but to only help Deadpool save his universe. They get into another fight again, but ended up being tired as none of them can kill the other. They both ended up unconscious and are taken away with a truck by a mysterious person. When they wake up from unconsciousness, they are confronted by Blade, Elektra, Gambit, and Keen. After they introduce themselves, Deadpool informed them that the best plan for them to return back to their timeline is to steal the Juggernaut helmet and place it on Cassandra to nullify her powers and get her to send them back using a secret time device she has. Although they are all surprised that Wolverine and Deadpool left her custody safely because nobody has ever done that before. All of them agrees to this plan apart from Wolverine, who believes it to be a deadly mission and no one will come out alive. Meanwhile, Paradox get informed about Wolverine and Deadpool meeting up with their other new friends. We then found out that Cassandra was simply a wild card to stop the team from achieving their plan and saving the universe. The next day, they all went to Cassandra camp in a very epic way, with Blade sending a blast at their camp, while Wolverine also joined them. However, they begin to fight her men. Cassandra attacks Wolverine, but Deadpool strikes her from behind and places Juggernaut helmet on her head, which then neutralizes her powers. They threaten to kill her if she doesn't help them get back, but she makes it clear that it's either they kill her or she kills them. Just then, a man then walked in shooting her, which affected her as her powers are now been neutralized. So to Deadpool's surprise, Wolverine tells him to remove the helmet from her head because Xavier wouldn't want him to kill his sister whom he loved so much. So Deadpool did as he was told, and Cassandra get healed from her bullet wound. In a good fate, she opened a portal back to their home only for a few seconds and told him to get in immediately. This teleported them back to Deadpool universe. Meanwhile, Cassandra began to torture the guy who had shot her as she wanted to know why he did so. Wolverine and Deadpool then arrived to meet Paradox, but just nearby, Cassandra arrived while also eliminating the guy who had tried to kill her earlier. She went through Paradox memories while also sending Deadpool and his mate far away. She also promised to destroy all the universe with all the memories gotten from Paradox. The multiverse hates her so much, so she wants to tear all realities apart with it. Meanwhile, Deadpool Dog then arrived from the portal, which made Wade very happy, but just then his other Deadpool lookalike then arrived, which Wade does not like. But they are confronted by her lackeys, hundreds of Deadpools from different realities called the Deadpool Corps. Wolverine and Deadpool goes to fight them, but they all resurrects from the dead. As it turns out, they can all regenerate. However, just when it seems like they will eliminate Wolverine and Deadpool, Peter shows up. It turns out, all Deadpools have a Peter, and they'll listen to him, no matter what. Logan and Wade discovers from Paradox that the machine has an outlet. If someone creates a bridge between the positive matter tube and the antimatter tube, they will deactivate the machine. It will short-circuit the ports that Cassandra stuck her hands into and fry her and the device. After hearing this, Deadpool locks up Wolverine and decides to sacrifice himself, as he still believes he is Marvel Jesus. Deadpool is able to create a bridge, but he is unable to reach the other tube, while we see Cassandra still well progressing with her plans. Meanwhile, Wolverine breaks the door down, holds Wade's hand and extends his claws to complete the new circuit. Both Deadpool and Wolverine absorb the energy, killing Cassandra in the process. It is then confirmed they are now buddies who will do anything to save Wade's reality. Wolverine understood what family means again after his working alongside with X-23 and others. Thankfully, because two men shared the bridge, they survived. Paradox is locked up in a cell due to his crimes. The movie then came to an end with Wolverine and Deadpool spending time with friends and family. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy movie recaps, kindly subscribe to this channel and keep watching. Goodbye.